So we looked at example where we already had summarized data, okay, and then we had raw data. Okay, so now let's look at, if you have raw data, how do we summarize and then plot? Okay. So that's the next topic. So we aggregate and plot. So we have aggregate and plot. Okay. So there is a method called aggregate, okay, and you can say, okay, this is the column I want to aggregate, okay, and then you can say aggregate by what, okay. Aggregate, you can give a list of columns that we want to use to aggregate. So you can say tips smoker or tips factor day, right, comma tips smoker. So this will create for each combination of values of factor day, and smoker. So there are 4 values for factor day: Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then for each of them there will be smoker and non-smoker, smoker, non-smoker. So 4 times 2, 8. There are 8 combinations. So this tip from the tips data will be grouped within each of these 8 categories or 8 groups, and then you can say what do you want to do with it, okay, and you give a function. So it can be any of the defined functions, mean, median, mode, standard deviation, etc., or you can define your own function that we have done before. So let's use mean, and then we can say remove missing values. Okay. Otherwise, even if there is one missing value, the returned mean will be a missing value. So now, okay, now let's capture that into an object. So AGG mean. So here are the days, okay, and then smoker, and then the tip is the we wanted mean, so this is your average tip. Now we want to we really should change the names of group dot 1 and group dot 2. So let's say names of AGG mean. Okay, so now we want the first and the second name to be what? Day and smoker. Okay. Now that will change the column, first column to day and the second column to smoker. Then we are ready to plot. Okay. So now we have the aggregated data. So now the data is in the form of medals data set. So your plotting process should be like that. So I'm not going to go through the entire plot. I'll just show you ggplot. Okay, and then the data. Now this time the data is AGG mean, and then you give the AES. Okay, so you want AES to be day, and you want to plot the tip, and then you say fill equal to smoker right? And then say geom bar. Okay. Now we have already summarized the data, and therefore we should say stat equal to identity. Okay, there you have it. And then you can add the title and if you want, some people like to put value labels in the bars. Some people say that that's really cluttering the chart, so they don't like it. So that's a matter of choice, how you want it. But if you do want to put the dollar signs and stuff, you can use the printf. So let me do that. Just to give you a flavor of how this is done. Geom text. You do stat count if you have raw data. You do geom text if it is already summarized data, right? Then geom text, you do an AES, and then when you do label, this is where you give your sprintf is your format for printing, right? So how do you want to print? And you can we did sprintf some time back. So within the sprintf, what you want to print is your tip, okay, which is that. Okay, that's what you want to print, and you're going to give before the comma, you'll provide the format. Okay, and the format is, so you want a dollar sign in front of it, say. Okay, and then you put the percentage. Percentage is the marker that says, okay, what follows the percentage sign is your format. So what format you want? Say we want 4.2f. So that will be 4 digits, 2 decimal places, f. Okay, so we'll close parenthesis. Okay, now you get that. So of course, you need to specify where it should go. Position equal to stack, and then you need to adjust the vertical justification.